Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm answering all of your beauty questions that I get through DMs or emails, whatever it may be. I just wanted to put them all out here, all the answers in one spot. So one of the most frequently asked ones is about tanning. They ask, do I go to the tanning bed? Do I get spray tans or use self tanner? I used to go to the tanning bed and now I'm frightened of them, so I will never step foot in a tanning bed again. I also used to get spray tans. To be honest, the upkeep was really hard for me. They get kind of expensive if you're doing them over and over again, and if you don't do them over and over again super frequently, then sometimes you get splotchy, so I never really loved them, so it was hard for me just to continue going back. But I have found a self tanner that I love so much that I think anyone should invest in, especially if you need to glow and you're a little bit more pale like me. St. More's Professional is the brand, and it is the Fast Tanning Mousse. It's kind of interesting. It says it's streak free. To be honest, I think you need a mitt to use it well so it doesn't get all over your hands. I use the St. Tropez mitt, even though I use the St. More's Fast Tanning Mousse. But it says that you can leave it on for 1, 2, or 3 hours depending on how dark you want it. Here's what I do. I put it on before I go to bed, I dry, I put on a big t-shirt, and then I take a shower the next morning. So I leave mine on for like 8 hours. But I don't think that it really matters how long you leave it on, just as long as you leave it on enough to soak in. And then you take a shower and it rinses off like sweet tea. It's really gross but really cool. And then you get out and you dry off, and it lasts me like 3 to 4 days depending if I'm gentle with my skin or not. But this is great if you need a fast tan and a healthy tan, so without any like harsh rays or any expensive upkeep. And I think this is like $13 at Ulta. Another question I frequently get is, what do you ask for when you get your hair done? And how do you get your hair color to stay? Whenever I get my hair cut, I ask for layers just because I have a lot but thin hair. So I want to make it look more full. So I feel like layers kind of disperses all of that. And then I also get them to cut the front pieces like really short to add some fun texture if I have my hair in a ponytail. And as far as color goes, I always ask for balayage. It kind of sounds crazy, but I'll put the name right here, balayage. It's great. And it basically means that the color isn't going at your roots. It's starting right here, like at the top of your ear and coming down. And you can always ask for them to pull it down further, so if you didn't want it coming up as high on your head. I ask for a platinum blonde, which is tricky because my hair is brown. So if you have brown hair or any kind of dark colored hair and you ask for a platinum blonde, it's gonna go in a little bit more brassy naturally, just because it's really hard for our hair to get bleached compared to if you had blonde hair already. Ask for that. My color stays really well for like the first, I'd say 4 to 6 weeks, and then after that it starts fading and, like I said, gets that brassy look. And whenever I say brassy, I mean like yellow. Like it no longer looks blonde, it looks like it has an orange tint to it. But I have found a shampoo that is a purple shampoo that I love. The smell is great. It is legitimately a purple shampoo. But it's super easy to use. You just put it in your hand, like a quarter size, and you lather it in your hands, and you put it in your hair and you lather at the roots, and then you pull it down through your hair so it reaches the tips that are more blonde from the top. And you leave it in there for 1 to 2 minutes, and then you rinse it out. But I guess because it's purple, it counteracts the brassiness and the orangey tones in your hair, so it makes it more ashy. And then if you realize that your hair is getting more ashy than you'd like, then you just add a regular shampoo in between, so you do 1 day on, 1 day off kind of thing until you get the color that you are desiring. So this is the purple shampoo. It is by Kristen S. It's called the One Purple Shampoo. It's great. You can find it at Target. That's where I get mine, but it's sulfate free. It's really not as toxic as normal purple shampoos are. That's why I get that one. This question also comes through a lot. It's about my silkiness, which is such a compliment because sometimes I do not feel like this little guy is silky at all. But they ask how I condition it, how often I condition it, and if I have a certain perm, a silk perm for my hair. No, I've never put like that kind of treatment on my hair. At least I don't think I have. Maybe I have, I don't know. But I condition my hair once every 2 days. So whenever I'm actually washing my hair, because I don't wash my hair every day normally. Okay, so this one is by Beauty Counter. It is a volumizing conditioner. Volume and Shape is what it's called. So I wash my hair and then I put this at the very bottom of my hair So I'll leave the conditioner in my hair for 1 to 2 minutes, again, sometimes longer if I feel like it's really needing some hydration, and then I rinse it out like normal. Okay, this one is interesting. People ask if I use a lash serum and what mascara I use. No, I've never used a lash serum, and to be honest, I'm scared of them. I feel like they make your eyelids turn different colors, and I've heard tons of horror stories and I've read horror stories, so I probably will never use a lash serum. No, my lashes are natural. I've never had extensions, but I use a fabulous mascara. So if you need volume and length, this is for you. It is the Beauty Counter Volumizing Mascara. They have a lengthening one as well, but to be honest, the volumizing is my favorite. I just do 2 or 3 coats. So I do the first and I let it dry, then do the second, let it dry, and the third, let it dry. I love it. It is so fun. So if you're wondering about mascara or which one is the best for you, I highly suggest that one. Do you get your eyebrows waxed? And if so, how do you shape them? So I actually over-waxed my eyebrows whenever I was in middle and high school. I promised myself I'd never wax my eyebrows again unless they got like super full and bushy. So I just pluck my own, and I only touch below my eyebrow. I never really touch above unless there's random strays. But I pluck below and I pluck in between. I like it that way because I feel like I have more control over it. I just have this fear that someone's gonna rip my eyebrows off one day, and I don't want that to happen. I shape my own eyebrows, and then I use a filling technique with an eyebrow pencil that I go in and I kind of just like fill in the shape as desired, which is nice because I have my hands to control it. Wait. I just use an eyebrow pencil to go in and define the shape a little bit more and to show what kind of shape I want. This one is awesome. It is a Beauty Counter one. One side is the pencil side, which is so cool. And then the other side is a brush. So brush my eyebrows, and then I go in and fill them, and then I brush it again. I like filling them in this way better than just getting them waxed because they don't thin out, and big eyebrows are in. Stick with those. So those are the questions that I most frequently get about beauty and different hacks and things that I use and love. I hope that you found this helpful. And if you have any other questions that you need me to answer, just feel free to leave them below and I'll answer them in the comments. All of the links for the products I'm talking about are below, so you can just click them to shop. If you loved this video, I'd love if you gave it a thumbs up and you subscribe to this channel so you can see what's coming next.